Instead of playing a super old game, today we're playing a Fallout 6, I guess. In space! Give me just a second here. Pull up my chat. You missed a little bit from the intro. Just this, Mr. Moon guy came out and said, welcome to... I almost said Outlast 2. The Outer Worlds 2. Any likenesses with corporate dystopias is purely coincidental. Alrighty. If you're interested, I'm playing this on PC Game Pass. Nice, day one release. Always nice. I know they changed stuff with the Xbox Game Pass stuff, but I choose the PC one, and they didn't change the price on that as far as I'm aware, so... Anyway, I want to start a new game. It's been a long time since I played the first one. Let's watch.
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy?
I knew it sounded like Star Trek.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side. Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments.
Because it's a little more like a Paul Verhoeven
The Earth Directorate
satire video.
for the rights of all colonists.
Yeah. Just straight out of RoboCop.
So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounter.
Alright, here we are. Big man, you got buns? Kinda. I'll play a lady, why not? I don't spend too much time in character creations. Prosthetic arms, ooh, I like that. How many presets are there? Let's go to 1. 10! We got 10 presets. I'll keep her hair color, but I want to change the hairstyle. Let's go full robot. I want to be robot lady. Maybe just 2 arms. Oh, wait, no, there's different ones. I mean... wish the knees weren't so, like, tiny in all of these. This one's better, but then the feet look like shit. Do 1 leg. I like the golden one. Same side? Yeah, that sounds good. Face? Yeah, looks fine to me. Hairstyle. I like a long hair. God, there's so many. Oh, man. Okay, you can do that. Bald. Nice. Oh, key, this is to go further beyond. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's like straight up, Luna from 33, right? Lune. So what is that? 41, that looks alright. None of them are very long. I mean, that's pretty long, but it's all done up. Also, it looks like crap. Okay, okay. I do like the danglies here. I think I like number 41 more than this one. That's pretty nice. I think that's good. That's fine. Very bushy. And beard. No. Cosmetic, everything looks fine. Oh boy, here we go. Big reading time. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for. And definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. Your background represents who you were prior to joining the Earth Directorate. Backgrounds are used in a variety of places throughout your playthrough, such as conversations and other things you can do in the world. These represent unique experiences that you've gained through life. Okay. A roustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet, one accidental death of a well-known villain later, and you are now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent, not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. It's like a... might be my real life right there. I don't know. Was I born a gambling man? Just trying to make a living and doing the best I can? I'd just be roused about. I don't know, it seems kind of boring. You were a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full-contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost cost you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in Earth Directorate. Oh. I'd just be roused about. Characteristics most closely describe your approach to being an agent. I remember trying to do like a melee build in both the Fallout games and in the Outer Worlds one, and it kind of just sucked. Be able to perform great feats of strength in combat, you're an unstoppable force. Sliding or sprinting into hostiles will knock them down. It seems useful even without being like a melee class. Brilliant! You are intelligent, able to more easily solve problems and pick up new skills. During skill selection, specialize in one additional skill. Specialized skills start with 2 points. I do like the stacking nature of this. Scaling. Others tend to naturally follow and look up to you. Minus 20% companion ability charge time. You are inventive and crafty, always able to find unique solutions to complex problems. You found numerous ways to be more efficient when crafting. Crafting recipes create twice as much. You're lucky. Crit chance. Certain opportunities are just accessible to you. I kind of want to pick it just for that. Nimble. Speedrunner 1. Crouch speed. Combat sprint speed. Combat sprint. Resilient. Just death defiance. Each combat. I guess if just like you lose aggro and a suave. 10% discount. And double bounty. Requirement to be seen as an outlaw. Witty. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having a negative reputation with a faction such as vendor surcharges. No. Maybe if they're like said dialogue options, but certain opportunities are just accessible to you. I guess that might not be like what I'm thinking of, like you might not miss out on certain dialogue or some stuff from that. It's either brilliant or lucky. Which I don't even really remember the skill specializations. Let's just go lucky. For every level in engineering, mechanical systems with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be fixed. Plus 1% damage resistance. Oh, it's weird that it says it twice. Bah! Explosives. Plus 10% explosives damage per level. 1% damage resistance against explosives. Guns. Range damage, armor penetration. Heck. That's me. I'm a hack. Hack checks equal to your hack skill level and lower can be overcome. 5% damage to auto mechanicals. Leadership. I need to pick 2. Lockpick. Evasion chance. And that's how you pickpocket humans and preview contents. Looks like they gave you a little more information. Let's see. Effectiveness of all armor, granting inherent damage reduction in conversations and while exploring. Engineering aids in the ability to act on the knowledge of mechanical systems. Investing in engineering allows you to select perks that further increase your defenses and benefits from weapon, helmet, and armor mods. Explosive skill. While exploring allows disarming of sensitive objects. Potency of explosives and plasma. Guns. Restricted inventory of vending machines. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Toxicity crash threshold. The medical skill increases maximum toxicity, allowing more uses of the medical inhaler at a time, and increased resistance to xyranium poisoning. Investing in the medical skill allows you to select perks that further improve your inhaler, temporarily tame creatures, and make better use of corrosive weapons. Tame creatures? And percent damage to creatures. 5% per level is not nothing. Observation. Reveals hidden objects, subtle behaviors. Investing in observation allows you to select perks that let you find more loot, track enemies, and more effectively use enemy weak spots. 15% crit damage. That's pretty good. Science! The science skill increases your maximum gadget energy, allowing you to use gadgets like tactical time dilation for longer. TTL? Or TTD. Oh, I remember that. Investing in science skill allows you to select perks that further improve your gadgets and potency with shock weapons. Sneaky deaky. Avoid traps, perform sneak attacks. 5% damage to humans. Probably just gonna do speech and guns. Guns. I mean, yeah, that's mostly what I'm gonna be doing is talking and shooting, so. Oh, I have not thought about this at all. I'm not gonna be a captain, I'm a commander. What do we got? What do we got here? Oh, it's even 1616. Captain Skypenny. The name was... If they give me a title, they're gonna be calling me Captain Skypenny. Also, I'm not married to Skypenny. Unfortunately. Look how cute she is. Sure, whatever. A lucky roustabout with speech and guns. Sound good? I'd do normal. Oh my god, that sounded terrible. Alright, we got a priority message incoming. Get your headphones on.
And how did this happen? What? We're recording. Make sure we edit that out. Commander, the reason your instructions have been kept vague until now is that your mission is not only of extreme importance, it is also highly sensitive. Your destination is the source of all skip drive manufacturing, the Arcadian system. However, for reasons that are far above any classification that you qualify for, this colony is outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, tears in the fabric of space itself. And without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No imported snacks, no aether wave cereals, no survival for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But please try to be more discreet than usual, because if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into yet another intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action. Please follow it for once, will you?
Look, let's be honest here. You somehow managed to fumble your way through these things successfully. Let's just hope you're able to pull it off one more time.
One more time. Boom, ship get. Got a ship. Infiltrate horizon point. What did that say on the left? Give me like 0.5 seconds. Okay. Sensitivity's gotta go up. No. Controls? Go like 30. A lot better. Oof. Doesn't look great when I turn too quickly. It's probably not great on the bit rate either. Not that I can have more than 6,000s and I'm not affiliated or anything, but whatever.
Commander.
Niles.
Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones. Yeah.
Wow.
Impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
They simulate brain damage?
It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go.
Boom.
Look,
Brain damage get.
Truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself.
Oh, yeah, just Sterling Archer the shit out of everything.
The other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
What are they saying?
Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And then we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him. He don't talk much.
Wait, they're talking about me?
What do you think?
And they're saying he? Weird. People first. Never forget, this is just a job. You must show no mercy. I'm not here to offer advice. Find yourself a different manner. Just a jab.
Or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy.
This will be remembered.
Give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Why? I don't want to say, like, thanks, but I also don't want to be like, shut the fuck up. I just want to be like, alright, let's go. Sure, whatever.
There'll be time for chat after the meeting.
Let's hear what this forward agent has to say.
Wade. Oh my god, look at this mustache shield, man. Oh my god. Oops, I didn't want to do that. God damn, look at that mustache.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently your cabin door appears jammed, Commander. I've made an internal note for Agent Ibarra to look into the cause. In the interim, you'll need to find another way in.
Oh, sneaky deaky. Purple berry crunch. Food and drink can be consumed outside of combat to restore health. Now with 12% more crunch. Yoink. Alright. Junk items can be broken down for crafting materials or sold at vendors. 66 space bucks, hell yeah. Oh, I'm in. Check the handbook. What do we got here? VMO, cargo mishandling, incident procedure, use of force guidelines, return to room. Look at use of force. It is said that peace cannot be kept through force, but only through understanding. At the Earth Directorate, we have combined both viewpoints. Peace can be kept through the understanding of force, our force. While we do not condone the indiscriminate use of violence, we also understand that our agents frequently find themselves in dangerous situations where deadly force is the only course of action. All we ask is that agents use their best judgment, and if they are forced to select a violent solution, to subsequently fill out a use of deadly force form, known internally as a "you dead foe." You dead fool. In triplicate. one for the tribunal, one for the records archive, and one for personal use. Also, agents should bear in mind that ammunition is quite expensive and needs to be reported in an agent's daily operational cost, or doc report. Oh, meow. Hey, kitty. Alright. Put that on post haste. Fixed it.
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Yeah, you know it, buddy. Niles.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us...
I drank water wrong. I got... oh. Almost died.
Make your way to my location in the skip labs. We will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
Unsealed. I mean, it's supposed to be, right? I have no idea what any of that means. But it's pretty straightforward. You wouldn't even have to be a genius to know. Oh my god. What does this do? Okay. Ruled by a dictatorship. Oh my god, I almost died. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found is a way to exploit. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. Make my way to her.
No better way to find out how they cause rifts than examining an unsealed one. You've heard that the explosive seals are necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. An unsealed one will be invaluable for our lab coats. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance are we looking at?
Timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned
the sovereign,
including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector. Once you gain access
anything else?
You'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence.
Hmm.
Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Put down comms, handle mechs. Alright.
To leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Is it just me, or did her face look like extra blurry compared to her, like, clothes and stuff?
Do you think this is some kind of joke?
Look at her face.
The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Duly noted.
You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some confused fool more suited to running a cash register than a secret mission fouling it up.
You do remember who's the commanding officer.
Yes, of course. You were in command here. I apologize if I allowed my nerves to get the better of me.
Nice starting in command.
It will not happen again. I promise you.
Instead of being like a dumbass bitch.
My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Oh, he's really looking forward to her.
Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here?
Law.
It's been so long.
I'm an agent.
Is that their curse?
Assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator.
navigators warmed up in the cockpit, Commander.
What do you know? What do you know, Niles? Alright, to the cockpit. I think he's interested in her cockpit. DeVries. Ooh. Any morphine? Man, I wish I got an A on my doctor tests. Alright, we're good to go. The Incognito Navigation Terminal. To the skip drive facility. This game's not too loud, is it? I think we're alright. Oh, you can change difficulty. That's nice. Boom, I got a gun. Oops.
On which it is built, which is each and every one of you. Yes, you. You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of our
The sovereign
upon which our system is built, but even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent, and remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Who's the sovereign? I guess I shouldn't say. It's kind of a spoiler, but in oh my god, I can't remember the name of the show now.
Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Why are you posing like that? Why are you posing like that? What happened to you? Give me that. ID badge for the apparently deceased mechanist, Cadet Robin Mowry. Subject number 831. I'll take that. Lung sanitizer. Some rounds. What kind of rounds does my gun use? Compact rounds. Ooh. Use the power. Or restore power using the power fuse. Oh! First XP gain. There's the bots, yeah? Oh, what? Go blast!
Expiring without permission. Please note, return to your greetings, subject. Please note that shooting at this unit is unsanctioned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander.
Call for help from whom?
Somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
Let's just start killing things. No.
A cover story.
Intercom.
Cadet Warden 4th Class Corbin receiving. It's a glorious day in the Protectorate. How can I serve? Wait a moment. You're calling from landing...
Whoa, whoa, what are you doing?
That's listed as decommissioned. And yet the defenses have come online? Please be so kind as to inform me of your...
It's 831.
So that I may report...
Mowry 831.
And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival will start any moment. Mowry? Oh. Now I understand. I'd heard you were...
Gay?
That your condition wasn't, optimal. What?
It's optimal condition for some people.
The mental refreshment.
It was great, you should try it. I'm gonna say it was horrible.
I mean,
I was terrible.
functioning subject.
Yeah, pick one.
Do that. I mean, I would. It's just. You know what, though? In your condition, you're unlikely
Mental refreshment.
discussion. So it
I'm gonna
should be of
drink some water, even though it tried to kill me last time. That might be some mental refreshment for me.
But in the off chance you happen to recollect any of this, never speak of it.
This will be remembered by Corbin.
Pressing any buttons or fussing with any more whatsits.
Any whatsits?
I mean, reassigned again.
Look how you fooled that guard, Commander.
Let's not waste time congratulating ourselves.
What's that other girl's name that was with us? Pascal? Was she up here? She was trying to get between me and the intercom. Oh, what's this? Sprat hide? Junk item? Whatever. Just like every game at the beginning, you just pick everything up until you know what's worth it. Niles and... yeah, Helen Pascal. She was all up in my business. Helen! Try that shit again. And you'll get a written warning. Or fluid. I hate it when there's more fluid than I expect.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
You guys face the guards.
Choice? Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll
Wait,
stay
what?
well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Rest easy. Now is not the time for resting. Helen, you son of a gun.
Ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry into security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy training of yours? So long as it don't result in us being unceremoniously...
Oh. TTD. You are equipped with the latest Earth Directorate technology. The Tactical Time Dilation gadget slows the world down, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your gadget energy meter very slowly, while moving in attacks drain it faster. The gadget energy meter refreshes slowly over time, but can be increased via other equipment and the science skill. You to activate gadget, middle mouse to swap gadgets.
Suppose I could hear you out.
Okay.
Getting shot certainly part of it.
Are they shooting at me? Oops, what did I just pick up? Alright, I'll grab some ammo. Bit cartridge. An amount of bits. Oh, it's money. Nice. Anything. Any tasty bits around here? Nice, nice, nice.
Jensen and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. Wasn't pretty. Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Man, this accuracy is pretty ass. I thought I died for a second there. Money rounds. Rounds. And I have some food, have I not? What's all this? Bunch of recipes. Food. Food and drinks. You can eat food and drink you've acquired to heal while out of combat. Food and drink is cheap and plentiful, making it excellent for healing up between fights. In combat, however, you can only use the medical inhaler to heal damage you've taken. Visit the medical inhaler tutorial in the codex to learn more about it. Food and drink can be consumed on this screen manually or while out of combat with use inhaler. This lets you heal to full quickly. Z to eat or drink food to full health. Alright, now that was my only food, so... Do I have like a flashlight? Oops! I didn't want to do that. Black powder. Updated testing procedures. Updated testing protocols D through F and maybe B. Before sealing, each core will be subjected to the new battery of tests as outlined in the latest testing schedules. Update number that. This is in addition to the previous update. If you receive E, it will replace D, but not F, unless B is still in effect. If it is, then only the even number tests from D and F and the penultimate test on schedule B are to be performed. Failure to comply is making it really complicated. Alright. Let's not faff about too long. Also gotta feed my cat pretty soon.
This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it.
Alright, where's this manual at? A grenade, you say? That's interesting. Alright. Is it in the journal? Quest journal shows information on your active and completed quests. Here you can view details and change your current quest. Okay. Codex. Logs? No. Where'd it go? Medical inhaler. A miracle of modern science. The medical inhaler synthesizes healing drugs. Equip pharmaceutical primers to the inhaler in the inventory, determining the functionality of your inhaler. Each use requires an inhaler charge for the inhalant to be synthesized. Charge is automatically generated by finding or purchasing drugs. Overuse in a short period of time can overload the body with toxicity and cause a crash, preventing use of the medical inhaler for a time. Okay. Avoiding capacitor failure has been earmarked by DeVry. Oh, I can't read it? Is it just because I have it, it makes me better? Embiggen antiseptic. Drugs are consumed on pickup, granting progress towards an inhaler charge. Inhaler charges are used by inhaler for healing while in combat. Kills germs, promotes healing of mind. Okay, so it's just 15% inhaler charge. Borstlov. 33%. Yeah, I see there's a little bar underneath the inhaler down there. Let's just let me do this without engineering.
Good. Now that that's done. Oh, did I forget to mention the it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
Gotcha. Oh, we got 4 grenades now. I also know how to craft them, so... I don't know how much I want to like specialize into the main skills that I picked. I kind of want to have a little bit of everything, you know? Where'd the other guy go? Well, I was out of combat, so I didn't use the medical inhaler. Man, I haven't played a shooter in a while. I've been playing the absolute pants off of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor.
We're encountering more opposition over here than DeVries said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you could provide would be helpful, Commander.
You are not just a cog in the machine. You are the cog in the machine that keeps us productive.
Remove backup power core or unlock media part. Innovative trait or hack one. I don't have that either, so I'm gonna have to remove the power core.
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you
The nearby elevator, what? They're like a, map. On the map screen, you can view areas you've discovered while exploring. Many locations are hidden by the fog of war, which automatically reveals as you travel. Auto map. You can also fast travel to previously discovered locations by clicking on them. Neat. Oops. Go ahead and heal. Agav?
give us a minute. Something's not right.
Helen, what did you do? Lockpick? Autodock. Oh, come on. Oh, but it's restoring my charges, so that's good. %6 health restored. Is there no downside to it? Oh, it's Corbin, this guy I was talking to. The Vigilant was so proud when I was assigned to this research facility, but I've shamed him. Shamed everyone. Arbiter Jackson frequently and forcefully reminds me that I'm lacking in discernment and ability due to my repeated failures. Arbiter Jackson. I even stepped in a pool of sick yesterday and didn't notice until another cadet angrily informed me. But everything pales in comparison to my inability to grasp the articles of doctrine. Several of them seem contradictory on their face, but it must be miscomprehension on my part, as all aspects of the Protectorate are infallible. I am truly at a loss, but to admit confusion would only cast further doubt on my worthiness and add to my demerits. And if I accrue too many more demerits, mental refreshment awaits me. I know it's meant to make those who need it better subjects, but the stories I've heard of the unfortunates who return with half-lidded, absent stares, no longer themselves, forgetting even where they are. Sovereign, preserve me. Oh, I wonder how many charges you can have. $300. Corbin left his life savings for me. You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty to the Protectorate. We're all in this together. That's some nice reload speed, I tell you what. Oh no!
What's that? An explosion? Avara, Pascal, do you copy?
Niles, no! He's gonna have a robot arm.
Everything was fine, and then... Lord, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
What? You're hurt, dude.
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
I'll just send him back to the ship.
Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it.
Wait, I can't look for her?
You too, Commander.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle.
Yes, rifle get.
Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that.
Where is Helen?
There's nothing more we can do for them. It doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Alright,
Detain any subject failing to comply. Stand by for further instructions.
oh my god.
Refilling my weapon.
I thought this was a repeater rifle. Repeating rifle. Is that not, semi-automatic instead of, like, bolt action or whatever? Like... Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know guns that well. Ooh, slide. Slide to the left. Alright, I'm gonna quickly feed my cat. She's staring at me. She might bite me. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Wait. I gotta get myself situated here. Alright. Skip labs. Over here.
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please?
Up, Corbin?
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Is this whole facility... Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've heard gunshots, screams. I fear we may be under attack, but how? This is the Sovereign's Arcadia! I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
It's an emergency. You gotta get it to the labs. You're not Maori. How did you not recognize it by the voice?
You're not Maori, which means I let an unauthorized person into the facility.
Yeah, fucking Corbin.
I am ruined. You've played me for a fool, talked me into an action that borders on treason. And now, the price must be paid. I'm a loyal subject, I swear. Why would you do this to me?
I don't have any, like, speech options here. I've got a job to do, and I suggest you let me in the skip labs. Why? To demoralize you to letting me in. Great, I'll find my own way for fun. Calm down, no one will ever know. Yeah, calm down.
Yes, they will. My demerits assure they'll be interrogating me about all this. They'll read my guilt on my face, hear the failure in my words. No matter how I try to conceal it, I'll just wait here for them to come and take me away. It is over for me. I need accept it. I know I'm still a loyal subject.
You're obviously terrified. Why are you just gonna accept it?
The fact is that it is unavoidable. My latest perpetual appraisal of purpose was less than adequate. It's just sitting on Arbiter Jackson's terminal, waiting like a blade above my head. When the demerits for this are added, maybe I'll be lucky and they'll just execute me instead.
On the terminal?
What do you mean, help me out? There is no help for me.
Try and help you out.
Address is only admissible in extreme circumstances. Anything else shows a disrespect for the system's purity and perfection.
What's more
I'm not certain I follow.
pure and perfect than a clean record?
Alter an official report without authorization to cover my abject failures?
Yeah, why not?
Such a thing. Why, that could be like having a new start. Wait, what am I saying? I cannot be party to your scheme. I'd be caught for sure.
No.
You do that for me?
You let me in the skip labs.
Glory be to the Protectorate.
Can I just leave and then not help him though? Is it in there?
Please remember what we spoke of.
Hold on. Journal. Map. Quests. Okay, I guess it's deeper in there. I don't know, it feels like I'm just leaving without helping him.
I don't know what happened out there. This is all going wrong. Niles. He was a promising agent, but we've got no time for grieving.
Niles didn't die.
Take the lift behind you.
It was Helen.
As soon as you can.
She don't give a gosh darn heck about Helen.
Lest his sacrifice be for nothing.
His sacrifice? He sacrificed an arm, but he's not dead and dusted.
I had to close those doors to keep the entire sector from coming down on us.
Yeah, let the entire sector go down on me, tell you what. Oh. I thought that was going to go a lot farther. Here's a terminal. Welcome, subject. You select from the following options. Messages. From Cadet Alderman. Subject, hypothesis on retrieval and restoration to Cadet Alderman. Hypothesis on retrieval and restoration. Who is receiving and sending these? By automechanical tasking. Warden John. Your new work order is acknowledged and a roster of specifically equipped automechanicals will be arriving shortly. Our team of mechanists are raring to get started. Surely, with this new methodology, our work in stabilizing the containment chamber will be all the more effective. As a side note, we'd like to assure you that Mechanist Partable only has one automechanical under his purview, so the rest of the fleet should remain functional as anticipated. Okay. Who's subject? Anyway. Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they'll investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. I'll try the mechanic out for a little bit. Hello? Hello, I'm sneaking. Hello? After staring at the half-erased note for a good 30 seconds, you realize science is way beyond your comprehension. Background professor. Man, maybe I shouldn't have picked the roustabout. Is this thing on the minimap telling me I need to be like searching for a...
I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Mash buttons. The panel controls the line to a cluster of fuel cells. None of the options make sense to you. That's mash buttons, baby. You find the flow controls and increase them gradually enough to not set off any warnings. How fortunate. I think I just got those guys by doing that. Patterns or lack thereof. I thought this new position was meant to be full of wonder and discovery, but no. Months in, and I have nothing to show for my hard work except a legion of dismantled skip drives. All of them have malfunctioned in some fashion, and yet I can't find a pattern between them. Surely there must be one. Until we discover it, I believe it unwise to declare any drive as free of defects after inspection, as we cannot truly know for certain. We must find the pattern. Only then can we understand how they cause the catastrophes that come after. I'll drink that. Oh, damn, dude. They paid for the whole chalkboard. They're gonna use the whole chalkboard. Oops.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to DeVries and liberate that core so we can get out of here.
Get to DeVries. Am I just not gonna help that dude? Inhaler charge. Do I actually have to use these? These are consumed on pickup. Oh, this is for buying. Sell. There we go. I feel like I got a lot of ammo, right? E to sell. Let's sell like 17. For 17 bits. And keep everything else. I just picked up 12 more. Yeah, I guess Corbin's just totally fucked. He had ammo, he just chose to run at me. Alderman's observation notes, part 2. Entry 2. Today I witnessed mechanist particles automechanical passing too closely to the chamber's walls and getting half its arm melted off in the process. I'm curious if all materials would suffer the same fate. I took the liberty of tossing a pair of Vaughn's spectacles into the chamber this evening. Something odd happened. Just before it dissipated into the void, it appears to flicker, as if attempting to reconstitute itself. I'll need more data. Ooh, ring. Where's the oxymorphone? Wonder what the maximum inhaler stacks is. Bracelet. Embiggen. Oh god. Oh lordy. Shock rod. Magnet. So it's actually a weapon, eh? Is there just like a melee button? Oops, whatever. T. I know I picked up a shock rod. Where did it go? Oh, whatever. So... hold on. Was I able to help Corbin out from that terminal over here? Wait, whoa. Any terminals over here? Oops. You need a lockpick and a mag pick? It certainly wasn't this. Okay, so I think that marker is just when I get far enough away, it says, okay, that's the area you need to be looking. I haven't seen any other terminals, so I guess I'll just keep an eye out. Ah. Robert O. Jackson. View personnel reports. Corbin. Delete all demerits. Yep. Dunzo. Maybe I should have read them. Alderman. Additional warnings. K3 class Philip Alderman has accrued 3 demerits in the past quarter. He has mishandled and or misplaced lab equipment, has been promoted to distractibility, and has submitted 2 separate requests of his superior and a mechanist in another facility. Submitted requests of his superior. Going to be an asset. His extracurricular activities are a distraction. Deluding himself to think he's important. Purpose implementation plan. Alrighty. I'll stick to my word. Is that an explosive? Sure enough. What kind of drugs are we testing? Alright.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. How is it possible you keep stumbling your way through things that would kill a more competent agent, and then emerge unscathed on the other side? It's infuriating. It's an embarrassing miscalculation on my part is what it is. No matter. It's one I'm about to rectify.
This whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job.
Bait me with insults. I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed.
As unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
Why involve us?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Screw the math.
It's no too late. This is happening right on time as farewell, Commander.
Was she intentionally opening a rift? My eyes! Is that just like an escape pod hibernation chamber?
High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bit.
Arcadian citizens, we've
Mm. My bits are already very valuable, thank you very much. You idiot. You know, honestly, after the stream, I might just make a new save file and not pick the roustabout. But we'll see. If there's any roustabout options that show up while I'm playing, then I'll consider it fine, because I'm going to be missing something, but I get the feeling the roustabout is like, oh, you don't care about any of the extra options you might have.
They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please
Well, I guess I'm not liquid.
pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
What do you mean? Give me a hazard pay.
Nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated with hazard pay. However, 2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy.
I want that trophy.
Mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes
Oh, I can change right now.
regarding your abilities, Commander.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, you can have a second negative trait. Or a second trait. Positive trait. For a negative trait. This is pretty nice. Let's see what the negative traits are. You're hard on the ears and people don't like talking to you. You weren't recruited for your ability to plan or solve skills. Lock 5 of the 12 available skills. Skills can never have points added to them. Eh. Let's stick with lucky. I chose guns and speech. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Assessment complete. It appears
I guess it wouldn't make sense that you could change your background in the middle of the story.
but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately. Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Anti's Choice invaded Arcadia. Anti's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
So 2 to 18 years?
Initiating reassurance. Do not worry, Commander. Prior to now, the probability of your intervention having had any impact on current events approaches 0%, while the rift is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
Yeah, what? She's alive?
Survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
The astrogator? It says like Star Navigator.
This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
So am I like the entirety of the Earth Defense Initiative? What is it called again? Alright, skill improvements. Every time you level up, you'll earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises a skill by 1 up to your current level. If the skill is specialized, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately and will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Okay, so I'm level 2, right? I could upgrade anything to level 2 if I wanted, or a couple things by 1, or these above. I do 1 speech. I'd like to be able to like lockpick and hack. Maybe I'd do 1 of each on those first. Yeah. That'll be fine for now. Perk up. Every 2 level ups, you can gain a perk point to spend on unlocking exciting perks. Most perks are gated by skills, but some require the purchase of specific perks or the acquisition of a powerful item. More powerful perks are only available after you've acquired a certain number of total perks. This requirement can be fulfilled by the purchase of any available perks. You can favorite perks to help plan out your build on the perk screen. Jeez, that's a lot of perks. I got 1 perk point. Additional equipment slot. Not really necessary yet. You gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chance is increased against strong enemies, such as leaders and bosses that aren't heavily damaged. I like it. While sprinting or sliding, incoming attacks against you have an increased chance to be outright avoided, increasing your evasion. This is increased further when in light or medium armor. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols is increased against targets within 10 meters, but less above that distance. Those weapons also gain increased sneak attack damage. Plus 100% sneak attack damage, plus 30% damage to near enemies. That's not worded correctly then. If it's minus damage to far enemies, it should say lessened. Damage with shotguns, SMGs, and pistols is increased against targets within 10 meters, but decreased above that distance. Sounds like it should be increased less to far enemies. But I don't want to do that. You can hack into auto mechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware mechanics by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. Also gain a bonus to damage against automechs. Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching up to an unaware human and having enough lockpick skill. Your speech skill also scales damage. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Reputation and factions. Your reputation represents how you're viewed by the various factions of Arcadia. As your reputation with a faction changes, you receive bonuses and penalties with members of that factions. With members of that factions. Members of those factions, I think it's meant to say. Such as vendor prices or the effectiveness of your speech skill in conversations. Sabrosa. OSI. That's also from that show. What is it? It's the animated show with like the Wonder Twins. Oh, it's killing me. And there's Rusty is their dad. I'm gonna have to look this up. The Venture Brothers. The Venture Brothers. And there's also a sovereign in that, played by a very famous person. But that's a spoiler to say who it is, so watch the show, it's funny. Crafting mods, breakdown, party upgrades. Old or broken down. I don't really have any. Oh, wait a minute. See, where's the stick I picked up? Oh, whatever. Crafting. At the workbench, the crafting screen allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primers, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes to unlock them on for crafting. Man, they really needed a proofreader on this. If you're short on crafting resources, access the breakdown screen at the workbench to destroy items and turn them into their base crafting materials. That's a lot of scrap metal. But I guess you make 100. Okay. I gotta unlock my own stuff. Biomass canister. Sealed canisters of highly processed organic materials, commonly used to power weapons of questionable design, or as a food source. Interesting. Mods. Weapon and armor mods. At the workbench, the mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapons, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapon mods can be purchased from a weapon modification vending machine. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia or found while exploring. Acquiring a mod from any source immediately unlocks its recipe in case you want to craft additional copies of it. Very effective. So this has modification slots, but I don't have... Oh, it's interesting. Let's take a look at this armor. I have 2 armor slots, armor and helmet. 5% base health. 40% energy recharge rate. That's probably better. Once I have a higher health base, then the other one will probably be better. Evasion chance, damage resistance, combat sprint speed. It's exactly the same. Alright. Are you hearing my footsteps? It's like ting 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 ting. Hold on. Settings. There's third person mode. I want to take a look at this. Gameplay. That sounds normal. Tink, 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 tink. I swear to God, it sounds like my footsteps are going nuts.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for? Oh, Commander.
He was a traitor.
Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Seems I'm stuck experiencing consciousness.
Better luck next time, I guess. You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up.
Grace and I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, The Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite.
Earth Directorate.
She's of a mind to. She could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
I got a bullet for her.
Unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Unprovoked, hardly.
But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She did file a protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Yeah, I guess there's worse places to be stuck investigating than in Paradise.
You'd think so. But even before Antes invaded, the island wasn't exactly a utopia. No matter what lies the Protectorate tries to sell you. Weather's mostly nice, at least. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting a Protectorate communications hub.
I don't think I really have anything else to do on here, so... Elysium's largest and most populated colonized moon. Moon? Was it orbiting? Anyway, Eden is blessed with a breathable atmosphere and tropical climate that required minimal terraforming to render habitable. Gentle trade winds reliably blow in a uniform direction, hence Eden's dramatic windswept spires. Much of this moon's idyllic landscape is now scarred from battle, although untouched pockets of paradise still remain. Is it called Eden or is it called Paradise? I guess we'll just roll up Paradise and see if she's here. What do you have to say for yourself?
Ready to disembark.
Okay.
Just say the word.
What's in here? Ooh. The engine core. Can you slide under stuff? Oops. It's a little bit awkward on console. Or on keyboard. Oh, never mind. You can let go of shift and then hit control right after. Hiya! Oh, yeah, you can again. This is where all my friends go. It's not there. God damn, I'm gonna have tons of friends. In fact, maybe Helen's alive. But I bet she's pissed, if she is. This is like the mess hall. She's got a bunch of fish. Whoa, whoa. Whoa! Is this like a heap of fish paste with some whole fish on top? Where was that crafting bench?
This unit requires your assistance, Commander.
I just want to get the lay of the land here. Workbench. What is this for? This for, You know, when you get a little lonely. Alright, what do you need, Val?
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operation.
Disencumber.
This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Okay.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
You know me too well.
Agent prepares for all eventualities, including but not limited to unpremeditated murder.
Unpremeditated?
Second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Where can I find these keys?
Theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Jammed lockbox. Auntie's acidic dematerializer. 40 acid damage? Fires a spray of extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at a very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Takes 40 energy. Do not eat this liquid. Please dispose of any targeted acidic remains in a safe manner. Do not eat the remains. A high security lockbox is jamming this and needs to be removed. Didn't Val say she could do it?
Subject appears to be exhibiting signs of mental
Oh, she gave me the thing. Let me watch this tutorial here. Okay. Auntie's acidic dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get into perfect position before firing. You can also use the gadget to disintegrate corpses. That's a new gadget.
confusion. Congratulations on your acquisition of the
Okay, so these are generic keys that you find around, but you need a certain number of them to unlock the next mod. Okay. Kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Oh, Valerie is a friend as well?
The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
You press X to swap. Okay. It's nice to always have corrosive damage against machines. Time 1 second. I need to hold down the button for 1 second. You can have up to 2 companions follow you and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. Every 5 levels... Oh, every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. Yeah, come along, friends. Why not? You've leveled up. I leveled up? Once we get loaded in here, I'm going to probably take a break. I think I'll check out what this idle camera is. Let's see if there's a nice scenic view I can toss the BRB screen up on. I did level up. I thought perks was every 2 levels. Wait. I guess I just didn't save it. Okay. Ooh. Let's see what this is. Idle camera. Oh. Oops. I can't move the mouse. Or press Alt Tab. So we're just gonna do the start menu. Alrighty. I'll take a quick break. 10-15 minutes. I'll be back. Alrighty, we are so back. Let's get this crap off the screen. Alright, we're on Eden/Paradise. Whoa. Sanctuary? You guys are seeing this shit too, right?
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
And that's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Like a sprat in the street? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, first I gotta loot. You know I had to loot it to him. Whoa. Don't want to get copyright strike. Biomass grenade. If I press 5, I can swap grenades, eh? Well, maybe I used them. I'm gonna say, what happened to my grenades? Protectorate of Arcadia, Fairfield landing pad. Important announcements. Invasion of cutthroat corporatists. Might be Auntie's choice. Betrayal of the Order of the Ascendant. As of this day, the Order of the Ascendant have declared themselves enemies of the Protectorate. That they have chosen to do so in the wake of the corporate invasion of our beloved colony attests to their true nature. It is now obvious that the corporate incursion was somehow helped by the traitors of the Order. Else it would... Traitors of the Order? Wouldn't that be... that the Order... people betrayed the Order in order to help? But it sounds like the Order helped the corporate incursion. I don't know. Worded strangely. Else would have been crushed before it began. Rest assured, the Sovereign knew of their treachery well in advance of their betrayal, and thus was not taken by surprise. Any communications from, to, or involving the Order in any way are now to be considered enemy correspondence and must be forwarded to the Ministry of Accuracy. Oh, decommission. From Vigilant Norden. By order of the Vigilant Norden, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. All repair efforts are to be halted, all remaining automechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war effort, and all subjects currently assigned there are to report to the Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile corporatist enemies has been ineffectual at best, and has not in any way contributed to this decommissioning. Our autumn mechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning, and rumors of the imminent fall of Fairfield to the greed-loving corporatists are not only untrue, they are treasonous. Oops. Okay. Hey, was there anything else? No. Just reading a bunch of baloney and propaganda.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Triple barrel shotgun. He didn't even shoot. His gun was folding. Surely with all this technology, we'd have like some automatic binoculars or something, right? It'd be nice if I could just push a button and zoom in a bit. Oh! Companion abilities. Each companion has a special companion ability that can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies, deal a quick burst of damage, or even heal you. Companion abilities naturally charge over time while in combat, but can be charged faster via skills, perks, or equipment. So C for 1 and V for 2. Oops. Companions. Niles. Spread out. I'll hold them. That's what my girlfriend says to me. Niles taunts all enemies in an area around him. After, he fires 3 shots at the target, dealing increased damage. Niles' ability must be fully charged and he must be targeting an enemy. Valerie fires a volley of syringes with healing drugs at you, applying a strong heal over time effect and granting massive damage reduction for short duration. Okay. Xyranium. Xyranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's auto mix. Standing in xyranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much xyranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto-doc to remove any accumulated xyranium poisoning. Warning, some xyranium clouds are denser than others, increasing the rate that poisoning is applied. Ah! Valerie, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure that's the bar underneath my health bar. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change the frame rate limit to 120. That's my monitor refresh rate. Shouldn't change the stream or the inevitable YouTube video, but it looks nice.
Hello there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm a sprat exterminator.
Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's Choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time...
What is the point of my skills, man?
End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
And you watch your
Away
mechanicals.
from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of battle. If anyone made it, didn't see.
I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
No, I didn't find it.
Too late to start. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them. There's a bounty for it.
Ooh, bounty.
Terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
You know about DeVries?
Never heard of her. Can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milver Street knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Nah.
I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
I was gonna go back and see if I can find that,
Some of those Protectorate hull heads just couldn't
Gates.
see the benefit of self-betterment.
That trinket she was talking about.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
But I'm gonna see if there's a higher bounty. Look up your own bounty, look up local bounties. Drone swarm. The Protectorate has dispatched a swarm of anti-corporatist drones against Fairfield. A drone cannot be reasoned with or persuaded by superior marketing and must therefore be destroyed. Drones were last seen in the hills around the Ministry of Accuracy. Bounty of bits and baubles and positive reinforcement will be rewarded to whoever brings them down. Around the Ministry of Accuracy. Okay, what is this last one? Bit transfer. Let's see what that is. Character. Perks. Bounty terminals now have an option to immediately cash out bits by hacking into bank accounts. Once an account is drained, you'll need to earn 7,200 experience points to access the accounts again. Hack to and restricted access. You can access the restricted inventory of vending machines. It's weird, the map down here doesn't exist. 'Cause I came from there. Oh well.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go
Ironical?
with that minister like she said.
Ooh. You've ended sufficient bits. Do I have a limited inventory? Should I have dropped off my scrap and stuff? Material? I'm just gonna sell this stuff for now. When you're downed, a trauma kit may be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. It does not work if all companions have been downed themselves. That stuff is crazy expensive. Tracing unit. Weak spot hits mark your target, making them a priority to companions and increases the damage they take. Also increases weak spot damage in general. Enables firing while sliding, mantling, or sprinting. Increases recoil, spread, and movement speed while aiming down sights. Trip blade, stun baton, machine gun. Reduces recoil or increases weak spot damage. By that. Machine pistol. Light pistol reflex sight. Increases critical hit chance and reduces recoil. Increases weak spot damage. Now fires in a 3-round burst and has increased critical hit chance. Proves that a rush job isn't always a bad job. I'm just gonna buy those 2 for now. And I got the recipe for them both as well. I got like no money, so I'm not gonna bother with purchasing and whatnot. Alright, let's just get on with the story a bit here.
No, yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight.
A 4.
Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're
Shall brook thee no quarter.
you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my...
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine.
Bro, this is the first room in Town Hall.
Hold a moment, Car. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you.
Surprisingly good mustache.
Using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
What is this skill here? Space Ranger. Doesn't that perk just make me do more damage? Anti-corporate justice. I'll just say, you're trying to sell me something.
Gullible and impressionable. You, however, seem a mite too clever to buy what I'm peddling. No, friend, I've got something better in mind for you. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of
Why
this?
don't you tell me what you're talking about first? See what Niles has to say.
Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
Just say I need to get into the Vox relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easy to protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
It's a bit vague.
Hear me out. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes
I am
a procedure known as
skilled in the arts of persuasion.
to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
Anything? The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I don't want to help him find out about lobotomies. Oh, yeah, it's a grafted soldier.
With the subjects of the Enhanced Soldier Program, so named as its intent was to utilize nature to enhance a soldier's natural talents. Unfortunately, the program resulted in many casualties, and what few successes we had were literally short-lived. Protectorate subjects willingly submit themselves to a kind of mental reset designed to bring them closer to the Protectorate ideal. But I have reason to believe that their system is less rigid than Protectorate leadership would claim. It's ripe for exploitation. Is there a more beautiful phrase?
Okay.
I've some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat.
Let me know about debris.
Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your... You should go talk to Carr. Perhaps when you hear what kind of violence she wants you to perpetrate, you'll see the worth of my proposal.
Yeah, I don't think so, pal. I think you want to refresh people mentally.
I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
You there? Still got work?
What you got, Car?
I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
I can just attack her? Having a purpose has never really been my thing, man.
Bent on bloody self-destruction, I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, Perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
I'll just ask about debris first.
Unusual refers to every turncoat and is not a halfway strong enough phrase. Try gormless cretins who can not so much as wipe their running noses without begging permission. Don't know if there's a DeVries here, not my department. Milver Street befriends the ex-subjects, keeps tabs on them. Ask him. Why are you looking for them? Who are they to you?
Ex-lover.
That I know the feeling from the receiving end. Bevy of ex-lovers who took my losing interest personal. Romance is a transaction, same as anything. If the deal's no good anymore, walk. And if someone tries to cheat you, make them regret it.
Hey, what do you want?
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox Relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Milver Street said the same thing.
That our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me. Think all you like. Speak to Milver Street if he ain't already stuck his hooks in you. I'm confident.
Okay. Let's see what the information about debris is that's here. Purple Berry Crunch. Probably not out there. Probably not out there. Wait. He said that there's like a terminal here or something. Notification of death. Dear Guardian name, I regret to inform you that your was killed in action on. I know the sorrow that this message bring you, but no was a valuable Auntie's choice asset. I get it. It's just like a template for dead mofos. What you got? Auntie's Choice Premium Residence Leasings Fairfield. Augustine DeVries. Available. Appropriated Protectorate lodgements. House red trim circle windows. Newly assigned Auntie's Choice residence. Why would she use her real name? Is she stupid? I kind of like maybe improving gadgets, but I want to see a couple more of them first. Don't really care about leadership. Let's just go guns. Okay.
Commander, require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench.
Crafting, that's what I should upgrade.
This collection of scrap metal and
I bet that's science.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Nice.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it too, right? Must be the damn rotator again. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit.
Cool. Nope, don't want to break down. I want to mod. Does it say it costs? Mods can't be recovered after the installation. These are cheap anyway. Wait a minute. This can't be modded? Oh. Oops. Cool. Okay, let's take a look at that. Skills. Engineering. Yeah, I think that'll be helpful. Make my guns good, and make them shoot lots of damage. Bing, bop, boom, boom, boom. Bop, bam. Alright, so I'm looking for a red trim house with round windows. I don't see like any residents around here.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. That's it. I need a smoke.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of hull heads who couldn't accept this place is under new management. We sure fixed them. Boy, damn right.
Marginal improvements, still improvement, I suppose.
Sato.
Trainee Lindell, be so kind as to remind us all what the first rule of the range is.
Guns are weapons, not toys.
Oh my god, and you need some tweezers for that unibrow.
Protected upper stories, even in jest. And we do not.
Yeah, if you had to tell them not to point at each other.
You are former protectorate subjects, mainly of the farming variety. No knowledge of combat. Scarce.
Kind of sounds like Bryan Cranston.
Deadlier than a wrench. They are accustomed to being told what to do, when to do it, even how to think.
Mind if I have Ord?
To idle in the path of a good faith effort to accelerate education. The faster we can get more soldiers in the field, the better. There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask.
I can be pretty inspirational.
About you that is
Hell yeah, brother.
Recruits. Very well, I'll allow you to speak with them. Don't make me regret this. Attention trainees, guns down. That means you too, Simpson. We have a guest.
No.
A few words to share.
You have something to say to us?
You're all gonna die horribly if you don't shape up. You better shape up. I mean, they probably don't want to be soldiers. They'd rather be farmers. Remember what you're fighting for.
I know this one. Low overhead and competitive prices.
It's either one or two. Freedom!
Freedom to buy more goods.
Very good, Lindell. Someone has been reading their welcome materials.
Front to back, sir.
Believe it. Let's see. Believe it.
And a corporate ladder means there's always somewhere greater to reach. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then prove it, trainees. Weapons at the ready. And fire! Well done, trainees.
They all missed. What do you mean?
It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks.
Oh, yo.
And willing, I will have as much success deploying your wisdom with my next batch of recruits.
Holy moly, baby. Barrel and add-on. I know I just put a mod on this, but I'm gonna just try out these weapons. An 8 shooter? Alright.
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper.
Any medical one?
Provisions free.
Gun keys jamming. Could use some new accoutrements. I'm not with Auntie's Choice officially.
Astounded the minister hasn't yet converted you to our cause. But in the meantime, I'll trade you my own bona fides for jotting down your name. All bits spend the same to me. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in preparation.
I like that.
Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you.
What do you got for me?
Sales are final, especially ammunition.
Machine pistol charged. Is that shock damage or what? Burst charger. Fully automatic conversion of at the expense of reduced damage and damage type side effect application. Yeah, I'm poor as hell, so I don't know why I even... I love whenever you stop talking to someone. Watch this. What do you need this time? Why don't you tell me what I need? Everything you've got. Hands reach for the sky.
Not everyone's cut out for life in an anti-encampment. It's intense, but only 3 to attend.
Alright, I'm still looking for like the residential. I bet you there's just a quest marker. Yeah, behind the town hall, I guess. Red trim, no round windows.
Nope. Just taro excrement.
Did you think it was a ghost?
Auntie, you scared the living daylights out of me. Shouldn't sneak up on a man like that. Good way to earn a bullet betwixt the eyes.
I bet you I'm faster, baby.
You might be right. I'm reliably certain I do not want to find out. Guess
I like this guy so far.
all that hullabaloo before.
Hullabaloo.
Just mistook you for another unfleshly manifestation.
Hullabaloo. It's a good song. It's actually apt too, because this is all about corporatism. Hullabaloo. Is that Rare Americans? I think that's what they're called. Hullabaloo. I was once mistaken for a Raptidon breeder. I have the bite marks to prove it. Oh! Boom! Roustabout.
Sure as I am, there's a fine tale to be told there. I've got one of my own to share with a more pressing need to address. It all started...
What about the rats? The sprats?
Leaving the greenhouse late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost them hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished.
Common burglar. Protectorate holdouts, maybe?
He only had the strength to manifest, but
Why does he immediately go to ghost?
communication would have proven too difficult for a being of pure information.
Oh, so you're imbalanced. Explains a lot.
Well, maybe.
Science.
I don't know all the particulars yet, but it's one theory.
I'll look around, I guess.
Having a fresh set of lamps on the scene.
Probably won't do this right this second.
Be careful. Hate to see you disappeared like that foodstuffs.
Okay, so it's probably a burglar. But it'd be awesome if it was a ghost. A ghost. Said red trim round windows, right? Red trim and rounded windows. Here is one. Oh, wait. No, that's not that rounded. Definitely not as much as this one. Oh ho ho! Your recent irregular behavior has been overlooked due to your exemplary work in the long years prior to the invasion. However, I am not plagued by my predecessor's lack of character, which has reportedly now been rectified by a course of mental refreshment. Thank the Sovereign. And it is incumbent upon me to follow up on the report that you were heard espousing opinions similar to the precepts of the traitorous order. I am certain that this is but a miscommunication in these somewhat confusing times. Do not let it happen again. So this happened... I guess it must have been pretty recent that Auntie's Choice liberated this protectorate encampment. DeVries submerged tracker. DeVries tracker up... I guess they said DeVries's. So DeVries's tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Okay. But I didn't track it or anything. Identifying markers removed. Oh, so that would say DeVries. What? Status. Anyway. Messages to Lockwood. Savannah Lockwood. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. The schism between the Protectorate and the Order is of no consequence to us. But we are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear. And I can assure you the dark path you accuse us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. I never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with, but therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of The Sentinels versus the Cult of Corporatism's 6th chapter? One way or the other, I fear we are hurtling toward that same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow, no matter the cost. Regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. To DeVries, from Savannah. How can you say you never burdened me with what you've done? You may have never shared the specifics with me, but that doesn't mean I didn't feel your suffering, Augustine. The invasion of Paradise Island is driving us all to new levels of despair, and your last message has me fearing that it has pushed you to a place of madness. I'm begging you, forget that void damned cereal and whatever it is you're planning. And please, please come back to me before you do anything that cannot be undone. It's not to make you laugh. I am holed up in the old order chapel, of all places. Maybe because it reminds me of better days with you, me, and Victor. But the old order chapel. Mission logs.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Okay. Day 153. What day was that?
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
The equations are in the computer. It was 25 to like 135 or something? 132?
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Okay.
I can't believe
Whoa! That was a jump scare. Jesus Christ.
For what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it.
Scientician. I like that. Keep our heads.
No, you didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
Didn't realize she had such a reputation.
What an agent should be. Tough, smart. Ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
So she was a fake agent. Was she also in this Protectorate encampment while pretending to be an Earth defense initiate? What is... Oh, why do I keep forgetting what it's called? An agent. It was only 25 days after after the rift opened that she got here? I don't know. I didn't hear her name till Horizon Point.
Somewhat embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself
At least I'm not a squareulite.
got the cold hard proof it wasn't. Here's why she trusted the order's numbers.
Always ascribe to malice that which can be explained by incompetence, I say. Just say the exact inverse of the saying? Okay. What exactly is the order?
This sin is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The grand plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Maybe I should raise my intelligence to see if I ever get to see these equations. Must have been convincing, whatever they showed her.
Instead of reporting her concerns to the brass. What made her
Earth Directorate.
would dismiss the threat? I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Let's see. Yeah, we were killing people too. The Protectorate. Because she told us we needed to get our hands on a warp drive. Because we had to see what was causing the rifts. But it seems like she was able to intentionally cause a rift.
That's different. Everything we've done so far has been for the mission. To save
So he believes in the mission. Like she believes in math.
You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that?
I'm definitely gonna kill her. No, I'm definitely gonna kill her.
Glad we're of an accord. DeVries made her bed. Let's bury her in it.
I'm just trying to understand. I want to understand why she was a asshole, and then shoot her. I can shoot her first and then ask questions later, but
Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
bam! Put your hands up, Miles. That's never gonna get old. Why is it stealing? She's not even here. Also, if I just leave this open, the people here, Auntie's Choicers, are gonna be, like, suspicious if they see. She's not living here anymore, so they're gonna, like, sell her house, right? Hands up. Oh. You ain't got hands. Just hand. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Companion quest. Oh, okay. Mentioned. The Ministry of Accuracy is where that bounty is, right? Is there not... How's that not in the journal? Right? Am I crazy? The mystifying case of the Midnight Marauder. Was it just... Oh, Task? I thought Task was like a subset of Quest. Weird. Keep the main quest open. Companion quest. Alright, I remember that. These are potential quests. Stalking an associate of angry ascendants. You learn that Savannah, a former confidant of DeVries, is hiding out in an abandoned chapel near Fairfield. Talking to her may potentially yield more information regarding DeVries' whereabouts or somehow aid in your infiltration of the Vox relay station. Alright, first I want to do this. Oh, here's the bounty. Alright. Where's this ghost? Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, whoa, whoa! Those sprats I'm hearing? Sprats with wings? I imagine there's fall damage in this game, yeah? Oh, I got space boots? See what exactly it says in the journal. Loss Prevention Officer Warren asks for your help. LPO Warren suspects the culprit stealing the greenhouse must be somewhere nearby. Search for clues. That was a bird. Mock apple. Is this a robo doggy? Robo horse? Is this not important? Hey, what's the big idea? Here, see? Oops. I see this as well. That was outside too. I guess they're just giving me this stuff. That's weird. Do they use bidets here or something? No toilet paper? Some sweet shades. I wonder what about level you get to while you're playing when you get near the end. Okay, I've gone too far. Alright, if I don't find something pretty soon here, I'll just move on. I can do this on my spare time. Just a side mission. That being said, I feel like this is something, right? What was melee again? Oops. T.
Saw you coming this time.
Like, how is this not... Okay, well, let's look at the terminal. Messages. Contingencies. I confess, I did not think a cellar would be of much use when I first moved into this house. Imagine a natural disaster or some unlawful uprising occurring in Fairfield of all places. Seems absurd. Now we're at war, and I have even heard it rumored that the invaders will attack Paradise Island. Should the worst come to pass, my resolve will not waver. I will, of course, answer duty's call and repel these fiends by any means necessary, but having somewhere safe to fall back to could prove valuable. So there's a cellar. Twice this week, I've input the wrong code and locked myself out of the terminal. If it happens a third time, I suspect I will be recommended for mental refreshment due to insufficient recollection. This is before Auntie's Choice got here. Given how scattered I've felt, so there's Capitalists, Protectorate, and the other cult, the Order. Given how scattered I felt, maybe that would even be for the best. Maybe that would be for the best. I keep waiting for the Sovereign to call me up to combat the invaders, but no. I have orders to remain here in Fairfield. No matter, I must remain diligent. Perhaps I'll write the code down and pin it to the refrigerator or some such until I've properly memorized it. Sweet. Unseal the cellar.
Saw you coming this time.
Well, how do I get in the cellar? Ding, ding. Oh! Aha!
I suppose
Whoa!
it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
None of you can apparate or anything weird like that, right?
I forget. You invaders are not raised on the same diet of knowledge as we in the Protectorate.
She's calling me an
How
idiot.
small your uneducated mind must be, trapped in worthless superstition. Your emotional well-being is the least of my concerns right now. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on one or two forays.
Maybe we should have left.
Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
Even a distraction can be fatal.
Concession of weakness. You will be a long time waiting.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time? Touch cramped, ain't it?
So much for your fancy theories.
Nothing enigmatical about a trio of Protectorate stowaways.
The more I listen to invaders blathering, the more convinced I become of the need to rid our fair island of your wretched stupidity by any means necessary.
Not very copacetic, are you folks?
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead.
Y'all brainwashed, eh?
Insults. They mean less than nothing coming from the mouth of a corporate pet.
You won't join?
My own hands at the wrist, rather than sign a corporate contract.
About a prisoner of war.
Generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the Sovereign.
So why you're cowering?
Will admit, dying like a cornered sprat is not the righteous future the Order predicted for me as a child. But what other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason.
Three more corpses won't make a difference.
You must think highly of your skills to believe you would come out on top during an engagement. but undoubtedly there would be casualties.
Do you know how many
Very well.
mother truckers are outside?
With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here.
Blast them.
Guess I had this mystery all wrong. Small part of me was hoping...
He wanted ghosts. I wanted ghosts too.
It's downright foolish.
Lay it on me, brother.
Friend.
Oh, he was hoping for a specific ghost.
Good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. Like I said, foolish.
Larceny seems like a weird message.
Huh. Well, she always did wrench my funny bone.
Oh, that trickster.
It must seem woeful of me.
Come back from the dead to steal apples.
Don't it? Looking for
What a jape. Well, I agree differently.
Never really talked about the direction of my thoughts on this topic with no one before. Wow, it's like I'm lighter. Thank you for everything.
Can I have your hat? Give me your hat. Okay, how does this resolve? So they just live like this now? Alright. I'm taking the apples too. Okay. Y'all have fun down here. That's one thing down. Let's check, the diabolical drones of doom mentioned. I want to see about this, saloon boy. Wait, what? Yul Chandri, one of Fairfield's down and outers, has been kicked out of the saloon for not paying his tab. You overheard him ranting and raving a business opportunity that might be worth following up on. Alright, I mean, I think that was just right around here. I've gone like 100 feet away.
Settling here in Fairfield. Why settle when you can thrive? Sure. How do I do that? I'm not really sure. It's just a slogan I hear on the wireless a lot. Why settle when you can thrive? Just say it. It feels right.
Oh my god. She's like the opposite of a ventriloquist. Is the sheriff's office or something? Oh my.
Saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for.
I'm all out of gumption. Do they not sell gumption in there?
Temporary shortage of fun. Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
Yeah, my last mission,
So you can understand my situation then.
yeah.
Just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management.
Oh, I've been there. I've been lower middle management.
It's a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
What do you need?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for
Funicular?
sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know.
Wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
What's up at the Grove?
To the north, my partner with the heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
What's in it for him?
Research type, focused on all the wrong things. Not particularly motivated by competition or social advancement. Strange bird. Pitched him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics
Tossball.
prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra.
Probably work out something.
Difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way.
I just need money.
I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll.
All right.
Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics. Well, the broke-down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarper up it in a jiffy.
Scarper?
It's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away.
What is this?
Haven't the slightest.
Is it just like a microwave?
All the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray spec.
All right. Hands up. Let's go. Let's see. So these are just side quests. These are companion quests, and these are... Why isn't, what's her name mentioned? So just one of these two. All right. Oh, there's only one active. I was like, what the heck? Take out these drones. Haven't got a whole lot of time, so I should probably do that and then stop streaming here. Fairfield Constabulary have put up a constabulary of Protectorate hover drones. Destroy the hover drones, destroy all hover drones in the hills around Ministry of Accuracy. Where's the Ministry of Accuracy? Oh, it's way over there. Ah! Don't land on me, bro. I'm walking here. Oops. What up?
This might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Tell me what's up.
Bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, man.
Any chance he'll be happy?
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have. After I recovered from Horizon Point.
What happened? What has you had?
What we could to help folks in difficult spots. fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Yeah, it sounds like you teamed up with a guy who's trying to do bigger things against the Protectorate. I guess I'm trying to do big things against the Protectorate. Like if he was the main character, it would have been like the Directorate was just where he started off. There's just a starting off point, and then you would find this random traitor and go with him. But I never would have guessed there was resistance.
Wasn't like he was part of some greater movement. He avoided speaking out of line, but he was already spinning up discontent by the time we met.
I guess he's a bit lucky.
Not anymore. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Arcadia. I'm going to say this just because I can.
Well, you weren't. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Teresa.
Yeah, be straight.
Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act.
No, I don't know if he'll be able to make new ones.
And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible. Much appreciated, Commander.
Yeah.
Won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my... Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now.
Hands up. Now we're going next time. Next time we'll go. First we're gonna go kill some robots. And I want to try out this acidic dematerializer on him. I guess I should probably change my grenades too. I got... Wait, these are biomass grenades? Corrosive damage, yeah. Corrosive damage. Tell me I don't need to go around a long way or something. What kind of ammo does this gun use? Short rounds? Isn't that a character in Indiana Jones?
Entering a confrontational state.
I forgot to go check those bodies, but whatever. Valerie, stop standing in there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Is there more? There must be. Give me all the goodies. Concentrated energy stored in a capacitor rod, commonly used to power shock weapons and automated technologies. Oh, that was ammo I got. Hold on. Does that show up on the map? No, it doesn't. Let me go see if, yep, there's a couple chests on the minimap there. Your fly wheel, give it to me. I gotta go back and claim the bounty, huh? Can I not fast travel there? Oh, there it is, okay. We'll turn in this bounty and call it a day. Probably won't start a new character with the different background because I get dialogue options with this one. See what they are.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm 3 sheets to the wind. Well, maybe I am drunk.
3 sheets to the wind. Nice. All right. That's the problem. I just want like a bit of everything. I know I wanted engineering. Damage to creatures could be nice. Science could be nice. Non-physical damage type side effects. Observation could be nice. Observation and guns is pretty good. Find more loot, track enemies, and more effectively use enemy weak spots. I definitely want the at least one in engineering. Let's see what kind of skills we're looking at here. That's probably gonna be nice to have eventually. While all your equipped armor and weapons share the same brand, gain bonus damage and armor. Meh. Gain bonus damage against any faction you have a negative reputation with. Additional weapon slot. Blake artist. A lot of mechanicals. Bribes now cost less and stolen items sell for more. I want restricted access, but I could get other stuff. Wait, why can't I get that one? What are perks? Space. Oh, they will be lost. That's why. Yeah. This should still have 1 point. Okay, perks. So now I can do... restricted access. Wait, I already could do that. The thing about this is it's just kind of annoying because you could always open up your menu and just equip a different weapon. The same thing as swapping to another one. But I won't really ever need that. I'm gonna need more money too. I was gonna save this decision for later and end the stream here. Oops, don't do that. Save, new save. Alright, well, everyone, thanks for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to upload more of these. Subscribe, watch something else. Twitch, I'll see y'all later, probably tomorrow. Bye-bye.